Bless America.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7.
7!
You're still gonna.
Cheating. It's a dream. You should get that.
Holy shit.
Let's go! Hello and welcome to Nickel City X-Wing Game 2, another Havoc v Punishers matchup. But before we get started, a man with a wagon made of iron wanted to talk to you guys about a little event coming up in St. Louis, Missouri. I know what you're thinking. It's Missouri. Why would I ever go there? But it's St. Louis, so it's fine. There's a song about it that they love. It's the national anthem of St. Louis. It's called Meet Me in St. Louis, Louis, Meet Me at the Fair. My mom made me listen to that musical a million times. Matt Cary, the Iron Wagon. Go ahead.
So, in St. Louis, or just outside St. Louis, I mean, suburb, whatever you want to call it, we are having the Midwest Scrub Down on May 6th and 7th. It is a extended tournament with the ban list, so you get all the fun ships that you haven't got to play, but no supernatural or anything like that.
Literally the same rules as this league.
Yeah. And then there's all sorts of prize support. Top prize is a Saber Forged lightsaber, so it's one of the cool ones, really nice. And then just a whole bunch of stuff beyond that. It's $25 to get in, but you're probably going to get over $25 in swag. I won't promise that, but it's going to be fairly decent.
That's
And
a guarantee from the Iron Wagon. That's a guarantee.
And then the first 32 to register are going to get a Midwest Scrub Dumpster Fire Challenge coin, which is like $10 in itself. And then we are also making cookies, and we are doing beer trunk. And let me log into Twitch so I can put a link there.
This is supposed to be a wagon made out of iron.
All right, that's my spiel.
Yeah, see, I drew your arch. The St. Louis Arch.
I can't see it, but I believe you.
Okay, Matt doesn't stream snipe. He's better than us.
I got in there to comment and then just dropped off.
All right. Well, there it is. The Midwest Scrub Down happening. Big day for events. I am going to move you both down in the Battle of the Mats. Good luck. You can start when you're ready. Okay, it's just us now. Howdy. Hello. Betting is open. Classic First Order versus Classic Republic. Again, First Order, for some reason, getting 6 ships. That seems fair. A rare Sazy Tin sighting here from the Republic player. Now, keep in mind that the loser of this match is hereby named Andrew. So this is technically a Matt versus Matt match. And one is going to end up in Andrew. Speaking of Matt versus Matt, representing Team Havoc.
Cry havoc! And let's slip the dogs of war!
It's the Iron Wagon, Matt Cary, and representing the Punishers. Maybe there it is. It's Matt McGowan. We just saw the Punishers take a 1-0 series lead. Matt McGee could put them up 2-0 in a stranglehold on the series. While the Iron Wagon, playing his first game for Team Havoc after the trade from the Tinder Gods, is looking to make a good impression on his new captain. I am once again joined by a man who was named after Canada's favorite donut shop, Tim.
Hello out there. We're on the air. It's
hockey night tonight.
Oh, the tension grows. The whistle blows,
blows
and
and the puck goes down the ice.
Yes, sir. Talk about bored sports fans. We got some classic X-Wing action going on here. The chat and I equally impressed to see Sensei Tin. Did I pronounce that correctly?
Stacey Tin? I don't know.
Tin.
Stephen Tim? Right now, the bets are 8 for First Order, 1 for Republic.
And a bet on First Order is never a bad bet, Greg.
Yeah, it's hard to argue. This is also a scramble, in which case they put all the things to scramble in the same area. So this is just a straight up jousty joust.
I think we're going to see some jousty. You're right. I'm always thrown for a loop a good way whenever I come to play in Buffalo or watch any content that comes out of Buffalo.
And it smells like Cheerios.
I'm always pleasantly surprised when I come across something that I'm like, why don't I recognize that? Why don't I know what that ship does? What is that? What is happening right now? Oh yeah, it's because it's extended.
I see you've met Matlock, who only flies the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, Matlock and I had a jank versus jank match last Thursday, my good sir. It was the jankiest of janks on both sides. I had a Republic gauntlet list, and he had a YV Slaver. Oh, jeez, I can't even remember what he had now. He had Cad Bane, a YV Slaver, Ty, and Koshka. Just this really fun list that had all this stuff going on in it. And there was and I completely forgot, of course, a scum Han Solo Falcon. And there was this one moment where he tried to do a too hard turn up board, and just the slightest morsel of Han's base plate crossed over this obstacle. Otherwise, he would have had the dream, the 6-die Han Solo range one-shot.
Damn.
Jank has its risk rewards if you have fun doing it. You know what I mean?
Well, Matlock used to bring a cloaking Proxmine Zuvio to our Aces High games.
Yeah, no, the 75-point quad jumper. I'm also a fan, definitely. I regret that you can't do it in the Aces High formats right now, but I did come across one really fun kind of variant on Aces High format that I'd be happy to share with you and your listeners.
I mean, go ahead. We're prepping for the inevitable joust here, so.
We're in Chicago this year.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it. I used to work in the department store there, but I don't work there anymore. We were playing an adapted version of Aces High with some blokes off on the side event, and they had this really fun way of doing it, which is actually you can go get the rules now. It's on Star Wars Gaming Ontario's Facebook page. So essentially, whenever you sit down, you grab a 6-point ship, small, medium, base ship, whatever, 6 points. So that's fun because you can have Luke, or you can have a Punisher, or you can have Siege of Coruscant, Dooku in the Sith Infiltrator for 6 points. So always fun in that. And then you deal out playing cards. You deal up to 6 playing cards to everybody each round. And there's 2 things that made this fun for me. The first is that it does not matter what your initiative is. Ace moves first. Ace shoots first. and then the playing cards go down from there, and you shuffle them and you deal them out every turn. And here's the tough part. Here's the part that Tristan from the GRX X-Wing Club here in Canada, whom some of you may know, had a big frowny face about, which is that at the beginning of the planning phase, after the first person sets their dial, that person starts counting backwards from 10. And if you haven't set your dial when that person counts to 10, you do a white 2 forward that turn.
Okay.
The theory being that there's enough downtime, well, not really downtime, there's enough time in a round of Aces High for you to plan out your next turn's move. So when that planning phase comes, just to keep the flow of the game going as fast as possible, you do that clock countdown thing. And Tristan, of course, like, he was just like, well, I'm going to be the first one. He was literally like, planning phase starts, boom, down, like first second. So we never had longer than about 12 seconds for a planning phase for this entire game of Aces High.
Nice. So, jam prevention out on that rock. I guess Nightfall is the big jammer here at I-4.
Yeah, definitely a lot of jam tech going on the first order list. I believe the shuttle also has a jam action, or am I wrong?
No, you're right. By right, I mean maybe. I don't remember.
We've also got a Mag Pulse missile on Malrus, or a Malpulse missile, as it's becoming to be known.
There is the decloak. DT will be the first to move. DT will focus. Scorch. 3 rank. And we'll focus.
Oh, we got some hate. We got some hate. The hate. Oh, good. The hate flow throughs the fly and the mighty in the chat right now. What were they thinking about Mag Pulse having so many effects on it? Is it, though? Is it that many? It's one deplete.
Well,
one
it's a
jam.
crit, a deplete, and a jam. It has 3 effects.
True, and situationally that can be really bad, but generally, like fire a Mag Pulse at...
I mean, that's 2 more effects than most weapons.
Yeah. It's definitely got more effects, but it definitely doesn't have as many offensive capabilities as most munitions. I would argue it's a defensive weapon more than an offensive weapon.
No, it's definitely an offensive weapon because of the jam.
The jam's removing a mod, though, right? So it's removing your abilities, your opponent's
It's removing your opponent's ability to defend themselves.
defend themselves from somebody else in your list. Yeah, okay, fair.
3 actions, according to Ollie. I agree.
Yellow Jacket Pim piping up on behalf of Mag Pulse lovers everywhere, saying Mag Pulse is just fine.
Yeah,
It's
but
still
Pim has a fake wife, so is that really who you want to be taking like advice from? You know what I mean?
Savage. Oh, there's a lot of there's a lot of even the newer munitions that we're starting to see creep into some of these lists a little bit more. Diamond Boron on some of the standard loadout cards, ion bombs, thermal detonators, things like that. Still haven't seen too many lists with an electro-proton bomb yet.
So Stacey claims, do you change mace to purple? Yeah. Listen, if you're gonna change a color, making it thematic. It's the way to be.
Fair call.
Mace, gonna barrel roll out of a shot. Do we get the boost?
On the topic of Master
So do-
Windu, I'm curious if you and your stream the last however long that since they've announced Shatterpoint, have you done a bit of a spiel or a rant about Mace Windu and the stories behind Shatterpoint and his ability and everything?
I have read Shatterpoint, the book. and I liked the book. We have not discussed Shatterpoint much, only because I was not able to get in to see a demo at Adepticon. Uh,
I also tried hard and didn't find a time slot to get in on one. I watched one or two from the velvet rope was like what, a foot and a half away from where
yeah.
the game was happening. So
Well, that's the thing. They kept being like, "Hey, we're like appointment only, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Okay, great. Seems
I
fun."
don't quite know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal. People know me. My name's Greg.
Well, I never would do that. It's
My apartment smells of rich mahogany.
uh, yeah. So I didn't get to see it, but also since they come unpainted, it's just not gonna be for me. So I mean, that's
tell my
kind of where
daughter
I'm
that.
at on it.
I tell my daughter that all the time. I said, "Daddy is not an artist. Daddy is a musician. You're an artist."
All right. I think Malorus is going to spend a Malorus charge here to be able to convert focuses. And we're going to get a Agent Terex calc over to Gaelic.
The Gideon shuttle, the one that hands out the broken trust condition?
No, that is Tierney.
That's right. You're right.
This is a Mad Pulse into Wolf. That'll be a crit, deplete, and jam.
We're seeing the completely fair and balanced effects of Magpulse Missile. The appropriately priced, completely fair and balanced effects of Magpulse Missile. Good, let the hate flow through you. And reread Stacey Tin's pilot ability here because I'm not used to her. So after friendly ship at 0 to 2 reveals its dial. Right, she's the one that lets you set the dial to different, same speed, different, and they did away with all of the cards and effects and things that mess with the dial for standard format. That makes sense. 2-2-2. 2-2-2-2.
One evade, one eye, and Mace will spend the force to avoid it being tractored. For me, it's not even that, like, it's I don't want to paint. I don't want to pick up all the supplies and get into it and have to learn. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at those types of things, and I don't want to do it.
Investing time and money in something that you may or may not end up being good at after not having been good at it for a while, it's a tough sell. I hear you, man. I'm in the same boat. Like, if I was a 40K player and I already had an entire room full of painting stuff, it might be a different story, but I'm not, and I have trouble with stick figures. Give me an orchestra, give me a Rush song, and I'm good. But visual arts, no, I'm out. For that reason, I'm out.
Obi taking 2 shields off of DT. If you like painting, fucking go for it. It's just not a me thing.
Fill your boots if you're loving it. For true. So,
One in the full strength. Andre asks, "What do you play?" I think he means instrument-wise.
Oh, well, I've been an X-Wing player since 2016, 17.
Not an instrument.
What was that?
I think he meant instrument. Like, what do you play musically?
Oh, instruments. Sorry, yeah. So I'm a classically trained percussionist from school, but rock, drums, yeah. Anything that I can make noise and be obnoxious on, I'm down.
Wolf takes a banger from Nightfall. It's a direct. Wolf down to 4.
Yikes. This is standard loadout wolf, not variable cost wolf, right?
Mm-hmm. As all wolves are nowadays.
Wolf. It's funny, you know, like I have what I consider to be some of the most beautifully repainted X-wing ships I've ever seen, and none of them are ones that I painted myself. All of them are ones that I either traded a friend of mine for, or you know, asked someone to do it, or got as a birthday present or something like that. I love the painted ships. I have a Whisper that's in the middle of a decloak. I have someone that modded a Star Viper to look like the image of Thweek, if anybody's familiar with Thweek from 1.0. Couple of ghosts painted, amazing kind of stuff. But yeah, I just, like I said, I've tried it. I'm not great at it myself, but there's so many people out there that are so gifted at painting minis.
I mean, I couldn't name one in chat right now that's gifted at painting minis, but so Gideon's getting ready to add the blank. And he's not going to now.
Yeah, there's a lot of jokes out there about drummers. I know some of the better ones, which is, what do you do when the drummer knocks on your door? You take the pizza and you pay the man. There's what do you call a guy that hangs out with a bunch of musicians? It's a drummer. Just give me a quick sec, Greg. I'll be right back.
Tip. DT opted not to take the strain and then rolled 2 eyeballs and opted not to take the focus. So DT trying to live. Now Wolf is going to get to shoot. I assume this is going to be into Nightfall. A classic 3v3 here. Two focuses, but no focus to spend. You could spend Wolf's charge, but he will not. Smartly, as the 2 evades from Nightfall folds. Stacey 10, 2v4 into DT. For 1. That is evaded. And now Mace Windu. Into DT, this looks like. 1 crit, 1 eye, and that's a blank. Does Mace have Predator or anything? No. So that will be hit crit. Oh no, Mace is not going to spend.
Interesting
Neither
choice.
of them want to commit to like offense here. So at the end of that round, it's going to be 1-0 to the Republic. But Wolf takes the brunt of the damage.
McG traded all that damage on Wolf for what? 1 shield off of DT?
2 shields off of DT. Don't shortchange him.
Shortchange him, you're right. Well, we're in the planning phase. Let me do a reminder for all of your wonderful viewers tonight. Greg, if they weren't here for game 1, one of the things that I was here to talk to you about tonight, and thanks again for letting me do it, was sharing about the events map that we're trying to circulate across the X-Wing community. So if you're listening or you watching this episode afterwards, there's going to be a couple of links in the chat or the description of the video for all of the great events that are happening across Canada in the next 7 or 8 months, including a lot of them that are in striking distance of a lot of the northern states: New York, New England, Ohio, Illinois, for all of the events in Eastern Canada. I think we got Andrew Aller in the chat tonight. He's going to be the TO of one of the events that's coming up in Calgary very soon. Very exciting time, the Stampede City Open. So if you live essentially Minneapolis West, definitely look up the Stampede City Open, because that's going to be an event that's designed specifically for anybody in the States who wants to fly in. There's going to be a ton of support from the organizers, Jesse Varley, about hotels and flights, and there's an early bird registration discount, I think, up until the 4th of May. So either check out the link for the event map that's going to be in the chat, or stampedecityopen@gmail.com. The other thing that the map really does is put your squad on the map. So if you're listening to this and you play X-Wing, Legion, Armada, Shatterpoint, any of that fun stuff, make sure you submit your squad to the Google map. There's a second link for what's a really simple Google form, just a docs link. So you just basically give us some basic info about your squad, where you guys play out of, and we'll put it on the map. Anybody who's lived anywhere that's more a bigger city knows that sometimes finding out where people play isn't necessarily near your house. I had that experience when I was first getting going with X-Wing, where the games were happening in the east end of the city, but I lived in the west end of the city, so I ended up finding a group of people closer to work than home, and that's what we're really trying to do with this map, is just let everybody know where games are happening, how to get in touch with local communities, how to find players and schedule games and all that fun stuff. Greg is somebody who relies on the digital content. Again, we really appreciate your support and spreading the good word, man.
Well, I would say it's my pleasure, but it's not. I'm doing it 100% for the financial gain.
True, it's true. You were
the
very
millions of dollars that we make profiting off all this.
Labor of love, buddy. It's a labor of love. Yeah, I mean, Greg, you yourself are going to be coming up to a couple of these in the next couple of months, where we're really excited to have you up for the GRX team tournament on June the 3rd. I think there's only a few spots left for that event. Teams of 4 playing against other teams of 4. I think they had 15 or 16 teams of 4 already registered last time I checked. So really check out the GRX TT if you haven't already. And then what was the other one you're coming for? London, Ontario at the end of July, right? The Forest City Open? The Ewok Squadron? Yeah.
The Forest Moon of Endor.
Oh, it's going to be good times, man. Nothing like an Ewok barbecue in the middle of the Canadian summer.
Yes, London, Ontario, the most American-looking city I've ever seen.
Okay. Oh. I'm so curious as to what the Republic player is going to do here with these 2 Jedi. Not Mace, Stacey and Contrail. It's not 2 Jedi. It's Stacey and it's Stacey and Obi-Wan.
Yeah. Well, I know that Wolf better get his licks in, because he is gonna die.
He's going poof this turn if things don't change.
$4K. Do we get the R4P charge? Man, I really would have liked to see.
Before we get to the engagement phase, and I'm still talking about events here, what was the name of your mate's event that he started off? It was the Midwest Scrub Down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one in St. Louis that's coming up in a little while. Another one for anybody who's listening to check out. It sounds really fun.
Stacey is actually going to use Stacey's ability.
Oh my.
I don't think I've ever actually seen that happen before. I don't know if it's legal. So range 0 to 2. Yeah. We spend 1, says style to another maneuver the same speed and difficulty. So sets it to 2 straight instead from the 2 bank. Okay.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out for her.
Gaelic barrel roll? Barrel roll? Evade. Okay. Okay. No. Takes the evade away. Focusing instead. Malorus. Scramble. This turn is going to be the bloodiest turn in history.
Stuff is about to go down.
Not scrambling, taking an evade. Everyone's tokened up. Locks be damned. Contrail. 4K? Alright, Contrail doesn't want to be involved. But everyone else. Obi, 2 straight. And a focus. Alright. Are you ready for some shooting?
We're gonna have
A Monday night shooting.
Choose violence. That's what I'm saying. Choose violence.
I think we're gonna get a heightened perception from Mace here.
Interesting. I wonder why we would go. Is Gaelic capable of being kablamoed?
I mean, I guess it's possible. It's just not very likely. You would need like 4 to 0. All right, so Malorus is gonna spend Malorus's trigger. Terex is gonna give Gaelic a calculate. Mace is going to heighten perception. This is range 1 bullseye. Mace will get to add that eyeball off to the side, store it away for a good time. And yeah, that's gonna be 4. Mace, just go ahead and spend it, Mace.
I don't even know if that FO shuttle has arc on it.
And Obi-Wan will let him keep it. Spends the calculate. That's going to be 2 into Gaelic.
Not a bad opening. Not a bad opening from the Republic player here.
No, but then you don't really get to shoot again for a while. All right, well, Malorus. No, I don't think Malorus is going to have a shot. So Gaelic will get a shot. Do you take? No, you wouldn't take the tractor into Wolf, would you? You feel like you can kill Wolf without the tractor, right?
I'm personally speaking, I wouldn't bother with the tractor. There's enough guns close enough on a 1 agility ship to put Wolf away here. Maybe he just wants to ensure that it takes fewer ships to do it.
Gaelic's gonna go. Yeah, okay. So Gaelic is gonna tractor beam into Wolf. It looks like. Nope. Taking 1 away. So primary into Wolf. Wolf should get 2. Am I crazy?
Range 3 on a cannon.
Five.
My apologies. White Wolf only roll 1 there.
Oh, fair point. Yeah,
Okay. I didn't know if there was some kind of thing at play.
because he was just going
Because
to
he's
pull
gonna
that
blank
second
out.
blank.
Yep.
No, fair.
Because he's an arc.
just Save time. I get that. Okay. So the 2 go through onto Wolf. Roll the extra, still blanked out. Just wanted to save us all time. Nice of them. Contrail now. Gonna go into Nightfall. Classic 2-hit.
That's gonna be a tough shot to get damage through.
Nightfall evades. Does Obi have the bullseye? No. No bullseye from Obi-Wan, so this is going to be a classic 3-dicer. And no predator. Obi-Wan's going to go into DT. Or, sorry, Scorch. Why, though? You could take Gaelic off the table. I mean, not a shot like that, but why?
I didn't see that coming either.
I guess because Stacey's got a shot coming up, but, like, that just makes an extra shot you have into Gaelic. You can get a ship off the board. All right, DT now will check for targets. And, yeah, this is going to be in the Wolf. This could be the kill shot. Just 3 dice. Not even going to bother straining. And not going to spend. Travis, thank you for the gifted sub to Error732, who I hope is a person and not an actual error.
More than welcome, my man.
Scorch now will take the stress. And Scorch will reroll for some reason. Predator? Scorch on Predator? Oh, yeah, it does. Hit crit. That is a crit. Oh, is it a weapons failure?
Oh, bad timing. That is not the crit you want to see on your way out the door.
No, not the weapons failure.
Not like this. Not like this.
All right, 1 crit into Sazy. Sazy evades. Nightfall. Bullseye arc.
Yep.
Procket time. Don't know who this is into. It's into Sazy. That's the ping.
We're going to see if the proton rockets live up to the
Ow!
Oh,
It's
my
5.
goodness. It's just all the paint.
Sazy's going to have to spend a force to just take 3.
Thanks. Puts her down to 1 health. First Order just bribing all the dice gods with promises of being spared by Starkiller Dace here.
Apparently. Now, Sazy 10 has range 1 bullseye to DT. I assume that's why Obi shot into DT earlier. For all the good that did. Sazy hoping for a little bit of those First Order reds. And gets them. Sazy still has a focus. That's 3 hits and a crit. Into DT. Oh, DT. Does DT have the shield upgrade? Not anymore. Oh, is DT just dead? DT's dead. Oh, wait, no. Hit crit. It's not DT. Why do I always get these wrong? Fuck.
DT and Scorch, you always get them
Yeah, it
backwards.
was Scorch.
Oh, no. DT, phone home.
With a disabled power regulator.
I think we've seen like 4 of those so far tonight. Am I counting?
At least.
Oh, mon dieu.
Wolf. even go do 2 into DT, or do you go 3 into... The answer's 3 into DT instead of 2 into
Are you,
Scorch.
are you getting the veteran tail gunner shot from Wolf this turn too? Oh,
Oh, we should.
Lovely.
And spends the focus. 3 up. Into DT. DT takes 2. DT's down to 1.
Ooh, I wonder if someone's going to be able to finish him off here. All the Jedi and Contrail have all fired, though, right? Wolf's the last one to activate this turn.
Yeah, Wolf should go out the back. 3 dice. Oh, natties!
Just when he needed that.
But Malorous ability plus the evade. Never had a doubt.
Maurus lives to taunt another day. Down goes Wolf.
It is now 4-2 after the 3rd round, but plenty of blood. Sazy down to 1. Scorch and DT both down to 1. Scorch is going to be I starting next turn. This turn, Scorch still gets to make up what they want to do.
Interesting. So we've got 6 points on the FO side within risk. And Gaelic's not exactly healthy either.
Yeah, that's correct. Gaelic, not healthy.
Mace has to move before Gaelic. So Gaelic's probably going to get a good opportunity to find where he wants to go here.
I think if I'm Mace, I'm 3-forwarding claiming. I think the Republic needs to start worrying about points and like building up more points here. Although if you can get...
I mean, Mace could K-turn and use R4P17 to claim and still get a shot this turn.
Mace is stressed, so no K-turn for Mace. Yeah.
Right,
Did the K-turn last turn.
Right, you're right, my bad.
Contrail and Obi could get rid of 2 ships this turn. Contrail, Obi, and Sacy could. I think you're going to probably need all 3 of them to get rid of 2. And don't forget about Nightfall being a little sneaky brat here. Nightfall could look to finish off Sacy.
Is a unlikely truth that Nightfall's 5K fits behind those Jedi. I think it's too far.
I don't think the 5K fits for Nightfall because of Obi. I think right. Obi's blocking that one.
But the TIE Whispers have a 3 sloop as well, don't they?
I do believe that is correct. But also, don't forget that they can rotate as well, so you could always 2-3 hard, focus, rotate.
And Nightfall's the one that gives jams for flying through people, or is it the one that ends up with Bullseye? I can never remember.
I believe Nightfall gives out jams for flying through people. Let's take a look. After you fully execute maneuver or perform a boost action, each ship you move through gains 2 jam tokens.
Interesting. So I wonder if a 2-forward boost ship in either direction jams both of them or just Sacy. Are you using Nightfall as a gun in this turn, or are you using Nightfall as a jamming weapon in this turn? I wonder.
I think if you like 2 bank left, focus, rotate. If I don't know. Yeah, ship left. I don't know. I think you're pretty much okay doing whatever. Is it too early to talk about golf? Are you going golf at Plym? Plym, if the Leafs blow 3-1, does Kyle Dubas get fired? After he talks shit to fucking all the Tampa fans, does Kyle Dubas get canned if they lose the 3-1?
Toronto fired the Raptors fired their coach recently, so it wouldn't be like we haven't fired a coach recently.
Yes, Dubas is out if they blow it. Oh my God, could you imagine? Carolina looking to eliminate the New York Islanders tonight. Currently 2-1 New York Islanders. 3 minutes left in the second.
Oh my.
The Islanders are the most boring team in hockey. They should never been let in the playoffs, so fuck 'em. Let's go Canes. How about them Devils? How about them, I guess? I mean, I still think they're going to lose.
New Jersey, isn't that like America's Manitoba? It's not really a real place.
I mean, it's real. It's just bad. Stacey, 5Ks.
Well, you called it, Greg. 3-forward claim from Mace there, right?
Yeah, I think this is what he has to do right now. He has to worry about points. I just don't like this from Stacey.
Points are definitely a thing. We're at turn 5 now already, and we've only got 6 points total in the match. Both players haven't been, I think, focusing more on exchanging shots than grabbing objectives at this point.
They jam into Obi, but Obi had that preemptive rock lock. Good habits, kids.
Love those rock locks. Love them.
And here's now Gideon trying to get in the way of Obi. So Matt, Cary calling the turn in, being like, I do not want to let you get this turn in.
No support actions from the shuttle this go around.
Obi tried the 2-turn, gets caught. You absolutely read focus here.
Greg, your video bubble is right over Gideon's loadout. Remind me what's on Gideon's shuttle.
Tactical Officer, Agent Terex, Biohexacrypt Codes, Elusive, and Proud Tradition.
Thank you.
Contrail. We'll lock. Call it a day. Oh no, boost lock. Oh, what a move.
Oh, beautiful boost.
Wow.
Can you give us an angle on that one? Did he clear the arc of?
Oh, he for sure cleared the arc by like 1 million. And Malorus will go ahead and claim. Doesn't want to fall too far behind.
That's lovely, lovely maneuver by Contrail.
And Gaelic facing off against Stacey.
I'm not even convinced DT has arc on Contrail. That's got to be close.
It is close, but I don't think it's always a little bit more inside than it looks to me. That's how I've kind of seen it. Contrail, range 1. Into Scorch, who's sitting on 1.
With an evade token.
With an evade. Oh, first we get Terex. Nope. Oh, Terex passed it to Gaelic. And Bash for the 3rd hit. Oh, he spends a lock. Why does the Contrail have Bash? Oh, Scorch lives.
Unreal.
But he gets crack shotted?
Got a crack shot being used? Oh, there it is.
The crack shot.
Crack of the thunder. The crack of the lightning.
Scorch had to die. Na, 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 na. Like he doesn't have Besh. There's no config. Why doesn't he have a config?
Snap. Nutano 1, Ottawa X-Wing in the house.
Wait a second. If you're Obi, do you take the shot into DT 2v4?
That's tempting.
It's an initiative kill. It's 3 more points.
Although you could also maybe even do some serious damage to this shuttle. Shuttle's got no reinforced, no defensive token. Set yourself up for a next turn, possibly.
Oh, does Gaelic? Gaelic gets a coordinate action now that Scorch is dead.
Nutano is Jean-Marc Cuisinot from the Bytown Smugglers League in Ottawa, Canada, our nation's capital. Host of
I'm sorry. Your nation?
Our nation.
But you're English.
I beg your pardon?
You guys are. I thought you guys are subjects of England.
Bite your tongue, all right?
Take her off your money first.
Our money is waterproof, okay? It's just fine.
It's paper. Your money's paper.
It is not. It's waterproof. You can take it swimming. Or
Obi!
more importantly,
Natties!
unreal.
One evade! That's a kill!
Holy bonkers.
DT is dead, and now we don't have to worry about Scorch or DT. Can't mix them up if they're both dead. Now Gaelic.
Gaelic's still close enough to do some serious damage.
Woo!
Was that Sacy? Yeah. Trying to get some blood back for his
Sacy's dead.
Yeah. They are falling fast, Pop. They're falling fast, peeps. We're getting up to double digits on both sides of this scoreboard in the space of one turn. Do we go 5 turns with a total of 6 points and then go over double digits in one turn of scoring?
Ruckland rustling them bones in a grave. I don't know what that means, but yeah. This is savage and barbaric X-Wing. It's pretty funny. All right, this is Malorus now into Obi for 1. Obi rolling 3. Obi spending 1. What's Obi's force? Oh, yeah, Obi's got plenty of force. No reason to take that. 1 evade for Obi. 3 dice here from your boy. Oh, natties! Obi got to spend both. Right? You can't
Still taking
yeah,
shield here.
Spends both. Yeah, but I'd rather take the shield than crit. Plus, he's got shield upgrade. He's fine. Out of force. This is not bullseye, so Obi is bumped. So this is going to be a range 0 shot into Obi or range 1 into Mace.
I feel like Mace isn't a bad choice right now.
Mace will spend the force, right?
Tons of force. No problems at all there.
Yeah.
Especially Mace can take a red maneuver next turn, and he's going to get that force back anyway.
Well, he gets the force back just for standard region. Right? Okay. 2 to Matt, 1 to Matt. They're both named Matt. The Iron Wagon gets 1. Matt McGowan gets 1. And all of a sudden, Republic takes the lead 10-9. Who's going Gaelic hunting? Is it Obi-Wan?
We get 13 points in that turn.
Yeah, we got a lot of points in that one.
Pop, 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 pop.
Pew, 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 pew. Contrail is going Gaelic hunting. So we think Contrail going straight. Now, does Gaelic one hard barrel roll? Does Gaelic sloop? Does Gaelic K turn?
K-turn's not the worst. It'll open up his arc for a possible tractor beam shot, try and help out his wingman. With his tractor beam from that far away, he's probably not going to get too many. Maybe if he sloops left, it'll keep his arc open. I'm with you. I think Mace is going for that other objective token. Or has he got both of them already? He's already got both of them. What am I talking about?
He's got
Malrus.
this
Malrus
one
moves
is this one is Matt. And then these two.
Iron Wagon has spent how many Malrus charges as of any?
I believe all the Malice charges have been spent.
Both sets of Glitter Stem are spent. Copy that.
Yeah, so I think Gideon probably claims.
Yeah, good call. Gideon can definitely get in this match and be a little useful.
I would like Nightfall to turn. Because that'll double jam Obi. And
I think
depending
Nightfall
on
only has to fly straight, right? If his maneuver template overlaps Obi in any way, it counts as flying through, right?
yeah, but then you can do your whole focus jam thing on Mace as well.
Ooh, good point. Good point. But how do you get to Mace? What do you do? A two turn? Oh, you're not.
Yeah, you have to two turn, I think.
You're not gonna
I think you
fit
kind of
into
gotta
it.
hope Mace moves first.
Yeah, for sure. That's a hell of a road bet, though. Mace and Contrail have spent all their stuff. The only Mace still has a lock on that rock. Just cleaning that up a little bit. Good. Wicked. Yeah, we've got Nutano one in the chat. Greg, are you used to seeing Nutano one in your chats every now and again?
Oh yeah, Natano's a regular.
Right on. So you've have you had a chance to? You would have met him in Chicago this year, but you know Jean-Marc Cuisinot from Ottawa a little bit.
I mean, I wouldn't say that we like know each other personally, but we chatted.
He's a really good guy.
Most Canadians are good guys,
Oh, you're sweet to say that, man.
unless they're Don Cherry. Am I right? Fucking
you
Don Cherry.
Oh, Coach's Corner. How I miss you. It was always such a guessing game as to what he was going to say that was drastically inappropriate this week.
Yeah. What European country is he going to be racist towards this week? Coming up on Coach's Corner.
He's not racist. He's just from a different generation, right? Come on.
I think that's
How many chances and how many mulligans does he get before he's just flat out in the wrong?
he got a lot.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so Jean-Marc showed up today, and he was in here a little bit earlier. But at JM, we were telling everybody on the stream and in the chat about the Capital City Bloodbath, which is happening in Ottawa, and then the big event to keep your calendars marked for the end of October in La Belle Ville, Montréal, dans Canada française, is the St. Lawrence Open. St. Lawrence Open in Montreal later this year is going to be a big, fantastic event happening, and I think between the Capital City Bloodbath and the SLO, it's a good chance to go to a bilingual event. There's going to be folks who speak both official languages, prizes in both official languages. That's always fun, and a good chance to meet, to your point, Greg, with a whole bunch of Riley and rascally Canadians.
Well, is it Riley or is it Rascally?
Both. It's a little column A, a little column B. JM says that Montreal has prettier people. I mean, there's prettier ladies in Montreal, in my experience.
I have heard, and confirm or deny this, that Montreal is like a strip club capital of Canada.
It's a trap to answer this question, so I don't know how far we're going to go into the details, but I can say that The city of Montreal has lots of reasons to visit it.
I'm taking that as a yes.
I think you're picking up what I'm putting down there, bud. So Niagara Falls, Canada is a very close second, if not on par, I would say.
Really? For strip clubs?
For all kinds of stuff, yeah. Gentlemen's clubs, all kinds of fun stuff, yeah.
I never heard that about Niagara Falls. That's my own backyard. You'd think I would have heard.
Well, Niagara Falls, New York is a whole. Niagara Falls, Canada is a whole.
Truly. Normally I'd be upset, but you're not wrong.
No, Niagara Falls, New York has amazing shopping. Everybody who lives on this side of the border goes to Niagara Falls, New York to shop.
Well, yeah, y'all go to our fucking outlet mall for some reason.
You know it.
God forbid we have a peaceful day that you guys call Boxing Day.
Oh, God bless Boxing Day.
Contrail can't claim? How did Contrail claim? Doesn't have R4. Is stressed. Did a 1 hard.
The Republic doesn't get contraband cybernetics, so...
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and ask. Hey, my apologies again. How did Contrail claim?
Oh, he's stressed.
Oh, dang, that's. So you're gonna have to reclaim it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
First Order managing to keep 3 guns on the same target. Not bad. That proud tradition paying dividends for Gaelic now. Possibly going to land a tractor beam shot on Obi-Wan. Cue up his buddies.
Yeah, I'm very surprised that Contrail didn't go Gaelic hunting.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming either.
All right, 2v3 here. 1 hit. Obi, 1 eyeball. Gotta roll 2 more dice, though. And gets that evade.
Was that Gaelic not using the tractor beam?
That was Gaelic not using the tractor beam.
Curious.
All right, this is into Contrail. Range 1, 1 hit. Contrail, 1 evade.
Talk.
Nightfall.
You got the bullseye.
Oh, wait, no, Obi.
Very unlikely.
Obi, range 1 into Nightfall.
He's got
In
it.
the bullseye. Obi only has 1 force, I believe, and I don't think he wants to spend it on this.
1 force, no reroll. Sad Obi.
Nightfall, perfectly fine. No bullseye, so this would be 3 dice from Nightfall.
No bullseye on that one.
Oh,
I
not
agree.
great. And Obi gets the evade. Obi doesn't even have to spend a force here.
Oh yeah, chat pointing out missed opportunity. Obi-Wan Kenobi forgetting his predator. Had a
That's
reroll.
not just chat. That's 9th ranked player in the world, Crispy, who happens to be Matt's captain.
Well, someone's doing push-ups later, Captain.
Yeah. And spends the focus for 2 hits here into Mal. And Mal casually natties.
Crispy needing to get his teammates in line. Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only.
I thought you were yelling at someone in your house. Be like, It is 9 p.m. You are not drinking coffee right now, young lady.
No, it wouldn't be coffee. If my daughter had something, it would probably be Kool-Aid or something else sugary that she should not be drinking at 10 after 9. You're right.
How nice would a sweet, sweet pizza be?
Yeah, I used to fly first order. It's a tough racket.
This is a pepperoni pizza. Speaking of closing, I signed my title papers on the new house today. Let's go.
Hey.
New house for fish.
Mama.
New house for fish. New house for fish. He's going to give us $1 million.
Welcome to the exciting world. Welcome to the exciting world of home ownership. Fun fact of the day: the word mortgage derived from an old French word, mortgage, literally translated meaning debt till death.
Cool. Thanks, French. You heard it here, everybody. The French are responsible for your mortgages.
And that would be the France French, not the Quebec French, just so we're all clear, right? That's an old French word. Yeah. Don't blame the French Canadians. We didn't start it. We just perpetuated it. What do you think? K turn from the shuttle this turn? Oh, love to see that.
Well, it can't, right? Does it have a K-turn?
Hey man, it's extended, right? Anything can happen, right? You don't know. Would not be very hard for Mace to get a good bullseye shot on either Gaelic or Malrus this turn. Wonder where Mace is going to go. That's a big question mark.
Well, you have to go for Mallet or Gaelic, right? You can heighten perception. Maybe you can even initiative kill him.
Gaelic's definitely the low-hanging fruit here. He's only got 2 hull left. G scores the initiative, so we'll see what he does. Yeah, Iron Wagon fucking out there. Mace moves first, gonna get to turn Gaelic and possibly claim that objective.
Yeah, Mace could possibly boost left and claim, but nope, we'll just go ahead and focus.
Keep his firing arc nice and wide.
Nightfall, making sure that Obi-Wan never gets actions. Ooh, contrail this time. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yep, Gideon now monopolizing the objectives for the First Order.
That puts all 3 satellites under the firm control of the First Order. Yet we still have a tie game at the top of round 6 here.
Yeah, but it won't be tied for much longer if you let this stand.
Gideon needs another 2 turns to get his arc back in this fight. That's assuming that the second 2-turn left clears that obstacle.
Well, I think you just stay jammed and one hard next turn.
Yeah, wouldn't be the worst.
Oh, he's gonna barrel roll away.
Hmm.
And the lock from Malaris. Gaelic. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We landed that. Wow.
I've come to hang with you again.
All right, so Gaelic cannot get out of Obi-Wan's arc here. He could just die, tractor beam Obi-Wan before he goes down. It's the same initiative. I don't think he has arc on Contrail. Agree with the chat here. Focus and pray. I agree. In green dice we trust. Oh.
Heightened perception from Mace Windu. Not bullseye, but range 2.
Crispy continuing to be slightly perturbed by the performance of his team here. You might see Crispy taking his belt off later for discipline. Stay tuned, folks.
Oh! One goes through. Gaelic is on 1. Obi-Wan, range 1, bullseye. With
He's still
Predator.
not. See if he gets the Predator this time. How much barely needs it?
Focusing. Can maybe spend a force to keep the focus.
Probably best call here.
Gaelic rolls all evades, but it does not matter because there's 4 hits of all the times to get natties.
That was the time to get natties for sure. Crispy was right. A shot out of bullseye would have probably kept Gaelic on the map at this point. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, folks. Gaelic getting a tractor beam shot before he goes down in flames, though.
I don't know what the tractor beam really gives you. You could maybe put Mace into Nightfall's arc, but that hardly seems worth it. I think he's just going to go range 1 into Obi-Wan primary. See if he can't get a little lucky.
He's got to do something, and I think you're right. I think the best chance for damage he's got is to get that ship over in front of Nightfall.
And he is going to go out with the damage. He's going to get Obi's shields down.
Not bad. Not bad.
Do you really want to spend a mag pulse here? The answer is yes.
I can't agree with the mag pulse just because Contrail's got 2 shields still.
I don't get it either. It's going to be only 1. And it's evaded. But here's the good news. Matt has complete control over the objectives. And it is a tie game. So, I mean, he made up the points. Iron Wagon 14, Matt McGowan 14. This is Matt Cary, aka the Iron Wagon's debut game for Team Havoc. Looking to make a good impression and even up the series. Matt McGowan looking to give the Punishers a crushing 2-0 series lead.
This is a really exciting finish.
Yeah, 7 minutes left in this one. So I think a priority right now has to be claiming objectives, right?
I mean, the only thing that I can think of other than that would be finding a way to get the Jedi and Contrails guns on the shuttle, maybe, and try and get the shuttle down. Maros has also got both his charges spent, so he's not exactly strength. Maurus and Nightfall and Gideon, I think they have to shoot at the same target to have a chance of taking one of them down.
If you one hard mace and then boost, you could even two hard mace boost. I think you can get that top objective. Obi-Wan can easily get the bottom one and switch that all around.
Yeah.
2-1 would be huge here. I don't think the Republic can really kill another ship here. I don't think you're going to burn the shuttle down in probably 2 turns worth of things. I don't think you're going to be able to get the guns on Malorus to burn Malorus down in 2 turns worth of things. So I think focusing on the objectives has to be the Republic's goal.
You're right. 2 turns if you're lucky, depending on how long the planning phase goes this time.
Yeah. It looks like the Republic's dials are done, so it's now up to the Iron Wagon.
Well, Greg, a very sincere thank you. I just refreshed on my side, and this time yesterday, we had about 24 squads from all over Canada and the US so far on our map. And I just checked now, and it's 48. We've doubled the number of squads on our community map in the space of a day. And
Nice, but remember that half of those are fake.
Yeah,
They're just made up, complete lies, fabrications from the community.
Oh, you're probably right. I'll probably have a jerk store squadron in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see some of the interesting names of squadrons that I've never heard of before. Northwoods Mining Guild. Right. That's an interesting one. The 312 Squadron, Splinter Cell.
Never heard of 312.
Me neither. Sequoia Squadron. Haven't heard of them either. Bearded Squadron. Jersey Shore X-Wing Community. Veto. Denied. Just joking. All are welcome. Oh, Heart of Texas X-Wing. Interesting. We've got, what's this? Holland Gameling. Interesting. The A has an umlaut above it. I think that's probably in North America. Nice.
All right, Mace is gonna claim. I think Gideon's just gonna claim it right back, though. If we're being real with ourselves.
Thanks to all that filled it in. Not just about where all the squads are. It's also going to be help figure out where all the big events are, and hopefully keep things fair and balanced in the future. Okay, so Gideon went the way we thought he was going to go. I wonder if he still has room for that 1 hard next turn, even if there is enough time.
If I'm Matt McGowan, I'm pressing for another turn right now from Matt. Be like, yo, make up your mind.
Yeah, you got to make it to that planning phase with there still being time on the clock.
Obi, 2:22 left on the clock.
Straight boost. Aim.
I think he's gonna lose by 1 if this pace keeps up. 3 bank.
All right, Malorus activates. That's the top of the order for the first order. Morris taking a lock.
There's no shots. Set a dial. Flip your dials. Go to the next round. 2-1. Oh, don't even bother. Decline the shot. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. 1:30 on the clock.
A minute and a half. Oh, this would be tight.
You get 2 shields. It doesn't matter.
Hmm.
16-15. We're getting one more turn.
I don't think the Jedi have the offensive power to kill that shuttle.
No, they don't. Here's what needs to happen. I'll tell you exactly what needs to happen.
I'm listening. I'm all ears. Hit me.
The first thing that needs to happen for Matt McGowan, this needs to be red. We need
first.
Gideon to move first. We need Nightfall to move first. Mace, 1 hards, claims this. Obi, 1 hards, does whatever he wants. Contrail, 2 bank, 2 hard, doesn't matter, do whatever you want. You need Gideon to move first. You need Nightfall to move first because you need Mace to be able to claim. Now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Mace, 1 hard, barrel roll, claim. If it doesn't get claimed, you have Obi 2 banking, boosting, claiming. Either way, you have to get that. This is everything. This is
Just roll
the
roll
whole
it.
game right here.
Turn 7 roll here for the win.
That objective is all that matters. Some would say the only thing that matters.
Someone's going to be drinking sweet, delicious Snapple, and someone's going to be drinking salty tears in a couple
Well,
of minutes.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. You claim this objective, and your reward, you get that objective, your reward, you get to play another round. Because that's going to only tie the game up. But it's what you have to do. Does Matt know his condition here to force this game into the OT? Okay, road roll did not go in Matt's favor. Mace will be the first to move. 2 hard from Mace. And the claim. The 2 hard from Gideon.
You get an impact?
This is interesting now. Gideon's going to be down to 3.
That's not insignificant.
But Gideon gets an action. And Gideon claims. Nightfall, the self bump.
Oh.
And damage.
Nightfall also managing to retain Bullseye on Mace Windu from that position.
Contrail.
Blue loses his stress. Might just take a lock on the shuttle
Boost.
here.
Is it boost lock or is it lock boost?
One of those two in somewhere.
It is boost lock. That is clutch. You put this onto Gideon. Oh, things are getting interessante. Remember all that hullabaloo I said about not being able to kill the shuttle? That rock may have just made it possible.
Hero rock for the win. All right. Still don't know what Obi-Wan is
You
doing.
have to barrel roll. You have to force barrel roll claim. Force barrel roll. Let's check Obi's force. Obi is completely out of force.
Is this the
You have to claim.
force sugar?
Please claim. You can't risk it. He's risking everything.
Oh, he's focusing.
He's risking it all to kill
You
the
gotta
shuttle.
risk it. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit, big guy.
He could have guaranteed. Here we go.
Some people wanna
Contrail,
go.
range 3. 2 dice. Doesn't have Besh for some reason. Only 1 hit,
Oh.
but no evade. Elusive, no evade. Gideon to 2.
Obi-Wan probably not going to want Snapple here. Probably more interested in a nice dry vodka martini for the win.
Obi-Wan, range 1 bullseye. 4 guarantees a kill. Predator. 4. Spend the focus. Yes. That's a kill. Gideon dead. Matt McGowan to 19. Now Malorus into Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan could still technically die. Malorus, not a great roll. Has a lock. Hit, crit into Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan is out of mods. A crit goes. That crit is a blinded pilot, essentially meaningless.
So now Nightfall.
Nightfall. Range 2. It's gotta be to Obi-Wan.
I try and take that Jedi out. 5 sweet points on the board here.
That 5 points is everything. Nightfall. No focus. Only 1. Can't kill Obi-Wan. 18 to 20 is your final Matt McGowan and the Punishers. The last second kill.
What a finish.
10 people bet on the Iron Wagon. Only 2 on McGowan, the payday.
Put that coffee down.
20 to 18, and the Punishers take a 2-0 lead. What a game. Let me write this one down in the Punishers. 20. 18.
If you would ask
Punishers
me
up
3 turns
2-0. Go ahead.
If you would ask me 3 turns ago, was there enough time to burn that shuttle down?
I didn't think on the last turn there was enough time to burn the shuttle down, and then the rock happened.
Then the rock happened, exactly. Mon Dieu.
All right, we'll be back for Game 3 in just a moment. Stick around. Nickel City X-Wing.